It was 30 degrees yesterday, Cod, at Portland's Park. Like literally yesterday, today. Oh, it's 14 degrees here at Alton Towers. Now, is that a north-south divide? I don't really know, to be honest with you. However, it is supposed to be a lot fresher today, as we are here on a school group day. We're obviously not a school group. You finished?
Yep.
Woohoo! Exam's done. And I've just got a day off quite randomly. But we are here for another reason, but we are going to brave it for the day and see how busy it is. We've heard a lot of people say they only get on a couple of rides, there's a couple of hour queues, but we're happy to do single rider. And we're happy to just have a bit of a laugh, aren't we, for the day?
Have a bit of fun.
And refill our drink, which we take everywhere. We've said it before, take everywhere. But let's see how we get on. We definitely want to get on Smiler, we definitely want to get on Wickerman, we will get on Nemesis for sure, and we want to get on Hex and Curse.
And 13.
And 13.
I think that's feasible.
And I think if we manage to do that today, that'd be a bit of a win, to be honest. That is not a sign you necessarily want to see. Ugh.
Turn it around.
Ugh.
Hope for the best.
Even on a cloudy day in July, it is still the view, the theme park view, isn't it? Let's be honest.
Yeah, especially when no one's there.
Yeah, and it's spookily quiet for 9:10. Like, spookily quiet. We've got our drinks refilled, £9.60. We will mug that off today.
Oh, yeah.
Unfortunately, the one in the street isn't open. However, we're hoping the one by Wickerman is, because we are going to head to Wickerman and get in the queue for that first. That seems like the thing to do. Seems like the obvious thing to do. And I opened late the other day, but I've got good faith. We have had good days here at Alton Towers this year. It's probably not spoken enough just how good the reliability has been, all by Rita. Bless Rita. I think that's still undergoing a few technical glitches. It's weird that and Stealth had it on the same year. But I can hear Wickerman at 9:10. That's where we're going. Not only is it 5:2, Cody, and the ride's open, I can also see the sky ride going, which I didn't think opened until a bit later. Oh, we're going in, we're going in. First drink of the day in. We have spotted a few school groups.
A few.
There's a couple drifting around. We're off Wickerman by 10:10. I'll take that as a win, Cody.
First train?
First train. Now at the moment, it's only Rita closed, that won't be opening today. Everything else is open. So I think we're going to head to Oblivion, because we don't mind doing single rider. When all the kids get here, it will be a car crash. The queues will be a car crash. Except probably for Hex and Curse and things like that, which we want to do. So we're going to do Oblivion as it doesn't have single rider, and then probably check out Smiler afterwards while we're in that area.
Makes sense.
And go from there. I think it's all about strategically planning your day. We don't have to sit together on rides. We're really not. We're not that bothered at this point, are we?
No, we've done it enough.
You know, we've been to Alton Towers before. If we were at a new theme park, we would. But, you know, we're not. We're at Alton Towers. We've been here a lot. We don't mind sitting with some randomers, do we?
No.
No. We've walked straight up to Oblivion. It looks pretty much walk on, and it is the first time we've been on it in 2025. As you'd expect first thing in the morning, this is the longest queue in the park by a long way. We're about 40 minutes apparently, but I wouldn't mind betting it's a little bit more. So as we said, we're going to go single rider. Cody, time check?
22:11.
20:11, which isn't too bad. We've done Oblivion, we've done Wickerman, we're in the Smiler queue, we're quite happy with that. And we will now single rider. Those big signs are confusing at the top, in fairness. We are going to single rider the Smiler. Never let it be said that single rider on Smiler when it's got a near hour queue isn't worth it, because there's nobody here. It's 10:48, Cod. That took 8 minutes from entrance to getting off the ride. And we were both on the same train.
Yep, straight on.
I love a bit of single rider. I milk this single rider all day. But we want to get some more rides done. I think we'll come back to this, because I have a feeling that single rider will remain fairly short today, so I think we'll come back later. Yeah, although it didn't agree with your sunburn on your back. Little problems. 13?
Yep.
Head of 13, yeah? Yeah, right, that's head of 13. Rita is very much not well at the moment. Both trains are actually on the track. Someone said they had seen it testing, but there is no sign of life here. No sign at all in the dark forest, so we are heading down to 13. I mean, we're not massive fans of Rita anyway, are we?
No.
To be perfectly honest with you. I still think this area would look better probably without Rita here, opening up 13 a bit and having something a little bit different. But it's not open anyway, so can't go on it. are going to single rider 13, which has gone up to a 25-minute queue. But interestingly, all our lights have come down since we were last here. There's none in either queue line. It's quite a long queue, so we'll see how this works out for us. I think the queue is more than 25 minutes, and there's no one in single rider, so fingers crossed. Straight on this as well. I feel like a couple of rows in front of me, whilst my guy didn't want to entertain me at all, you were in some kind of family moment.
No, it was quite funny because none of them have been on. They were like, oh yeah, we've watched a video, but where it goes pitch black, you're watching a video, you can't tell it drops.
Ah.
So they still weren't expecting it to drop.
Oh, brilliant.
So they knew it launched backwards, but they didn't know when.
I tell you what, you don't see that very often now, do you? In fairness, you really don't see that very often at all. Right, it is 11:09, Cody.
Really, that's
And it's a busy day here at the park. We're talking now hour queues right the way sort of throughout. We've done Wickerman, Oblivion, Smiler and 13 by 10 past 11.
Yeah.
Wow.
Don't get better than that.
It doesn't get better than that. And that was walk on.
Yep.
Walk on for single rider, as too was Smiler. And again, we got on the same train. And here's the queue. This is the 25-minute queue. But obviously everyone coming up here made me not realising that Rita's closed, then comes to 13 to understand why 13 gets a bit busy. So now we can go and enjoy some dark rides.
Yep.
And we like the dark rides. We like the dark rides. Hex first or David Walliams first? You choose.
We'll do David Walliams all the way through.
That's what we're doing then. I was talking about it with Kurt. I think in all my years of visiting, and it's been a long time, I can't lie, it's been a long time, there's never been that draw ride up here. That thing you just must come to this area for. This area has always been a little bit, I don't know. And I quite like David Walliams' ride.
It's not bad.
No, it's grown on me.
I think a bit more if you go into it.
Yeah, it's grown on me though. I quite like the ride system. I think you could probably do a lot more with it. Yeah. And without the twister this year, it's even more sort of down and out in fairness, but
It's a bit sad.
we do like this.
Yeah.
I've got a lot of time for this now. It's grown on me. It's grown on me. One thing I will say about the toilets here is that the water pressure is outrageous at every one we go to, where I feel like I'm literally on fire and require that kind of pressure. It just goes everywhere. However, Cody has unlocked a new, we're not sure what it is,
Achievement.
a new achievement, a new Alton Towers achievement. And what was that, Cody?
A kid crying on Gangster Granny.
Yeah,
I mean,
that's it.
do you get better?
No, I think they must have been 6 or 7. They weren't young.
No.
But yeah, they were crying on Gangster Granny. I didn't think I'd see the day either, to be honest with you. I wouldn't bring them in here, by any means.
Oh, I would. That'd be funny. Just not on the same ride as me.
What about Curse? You think they'd be worse on Curse, do you think?
They did cry about the cannonball.
About the cannonball?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, no, I'm sorry.
It's not justified.
It's not. Nothing beats Hex, does it really?
It is really good.
It is one of the best rides here, if not the best ride here. And worryingly, I think it's probably the best Vekoma we've got in the UK, which is sad given some of the new rides they've done. I'm not counting Vampire in this, that's an arrow, so I don't care what anyone says. But yeah, probably the best Vekoma we've got in the UK.
Yeah.
Where we should really have big roller coasters. But either way, seeing people's first expressions on there,
It's brilliant.
it just never gets old. Really never gets old. And that was no different.
No.
Loved it. I don't remember the last time we rode this.
It's not been a
It's been a while, I think, hasn't it? This or Fury? I'm worried about your hesitation there. I'll ask again when we get off, just in case something amazing's happened to this ride since we last went on it. It's a fun ride, but it's not Fury.
Not quite.
It does have a single rider queue now, Spinball. However, we queued that was about 15 minutes.
Yeah.
That was all right. The only thing I will say it's got going for it, obviously it hasn't had the new control system which Fury's had, as the it doesn't slow down at the top of the lift hill and the brakes aren't as intrusive. So actually, bearing in mind it fills it, I still can't understand why this one hasn't got a weight restriction, but Fury has all of a sudden. It didn't have when it opened.
It doesn't make much sense.
I get it when it's wet, but I don't get it when it's dry. Actually, when you've got 4 adults in a car there, that thing does throw you about a bit. It's actually quite good fun. Quite good fun, quite pleased we got on that. It says it's now got a 45-minute queue. Most queues are around about 90 minutes.
It's only going to go up.
And that's only going to go up, isn't it? So I wonder whether or not we should go and see BB's Land. Enjoy some of the rides in there.
No, it's too far.
Talking, of course, of CBeebies Land, we're not actually going to go in there. It's not really for us. However, from here you can see everything that's going on. Obviously, Postman Pat has been removed for the proposed new ride, which is being built there. And the Treetop Adventure, whatever it's called now, Cody, because I can't remember.
Yep.
Set, top, something, has been shortened. And I tell you, it has actually been shortened quite a lot, more than I was expecting it to be. So it used to obviously go down the back, through the little tunnel area, back out and round over Postman Pat and back down here. It now literally comes round here, over the main kind of walkway bit, around the front here and then back. So it is considerably shorter, but the park did these modifications itself with the track that they had and got it done really, really quick. It is now back open, ready for the summer. It's not as warm today.
No.
But we are going to venture onto the rapids, mainly because it has a 5-minute queue where everything else is sitting quite high.
And yeah,
it does seem they're not really letting groups of kids on for obvious reasons, which is quite nice because it looks like it's kept the queue down. In fact, I reckon by the time we get there, it might be walk on, as it is quite a long walk around these queue lines. But beautiful scenery, get to see Wickerman as well. Skyride's open, but we were going to get the Skyride across and then come back to Curse, but then we thought actually we'd like to do the rapids. That's not too bad, to be fair. There's not that many people waiting for it. And everything else so busy, we're trying to cram in as many rides as we can. In fact, Cody, I'd say it's busier than last time we were here.
Yeah,
I think we might get on more rides.
Yeah, it's balanced a lot.
I think we've already got on more rides, I'd argue.
It might be close.
It just goes to show on a busy day. I know people kick off and moan and whine and go, oh, it's so busy. It's just a bit of planning, people. A little bit of planning.
You get on
a couple of sacrifices sometimes with single rider, and you can really get on everything. It's only 1 o'clock. It is probably the best rapids we've got, isn't it? I mean, by a long shot, in fairness. And we got quite wet.
Yeah.
I got a wet back, got a wet shoe. But I tell you what, right in the middle of the boat, might see better on that one, the cup fits perfectly in the metal.
Yeah.
So you're supposed to put your bags in the middle, and the freestyle cup fits perfectly at the bottom. I mean, we ain't got a bag, but it fits perfectly. Wedges in the bottom perfectly. You couldn't ask for anything else. You got a freestyle cup, and you're coming on here, just slot it in the middle, I'm telling you now.
No need to hold it.
That was more secure than we were, to be fair. Blue skies, Cod. It's supposed to be blue skies at 2, we're not quite there yet. Now, I won't lie, we have already been round this.
Yep.
But we're going to lap it. It's walk on. I do love Curse. It's really, really good ride. And it's just amazing what you can do when you don't rely on the guns as well. Whilst I still think they work for Toon Blaster, never thought they worked for this. I think Jewel was always a bit put in because of that, to be honest with you. But what are your thoughts on Curse since it's refresh? Let us know in the comments. The fountains are on, and any kind of bit of wind, and people are getting soaked now. Oh, it's not quite warm enough for it, but it's great to see them splashing, people. We're on re-rides now, Cod, for the moment. It's quite echoey actually in here, isn't it? And we're going to take the Sky Road over to Hex and start with the Hex re-ride. So the coasters are quite busy. We've heard a lot of the school groups say they're going to leave at 4 o'clock, which is in a couple of hours' time. So we're not going to switch back on now for a couple of hours, and we'll let you know anything else we get on. But here is the Sky Ride, and we will show you Rita as we go past as well, see if there's any visible work on there. But actually, we've gotten loads today, haven't we?
Yeah, it's already been a good day.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, it's 2 o'clock. It's incredible how much we've got on today. It's also incredible how echoey it is in here. I'm swear it's not normally like this. But yeah, really good.
Don't even.
No complaints. One of the highlights of the towers is obviously the gardens. There is a garden tour they do. We did want to do it. We haven't had a chance to do it yet, but just how beautiful are they? Look at that. Fountain isn't on today, which is a bit of a shame. But the views are spectacular. Here is Rita. Bless it. It's not had a good season so far. It did reopen. It was actually open last time we came after a bit of downtime. But it is back to downtime again. And there's no sign of life. Can't really see anything. Can't really see anything, to be honest. But as we said, both cars are in the station. There's no mechanics in the booth. There's no mechanics on the station. There is nobody in sight on Rita, which would make me think they're probably awaiting a part. But at the moment it is the only ride closed here at Towers. We have done ourselves a few re-rides and thought actually Subterra's only 15 minutes. It's starting to get quiet, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's starting to get quiet at about 3:45. And with 15 minutes Subterra, which actually when you look at it, is pretty much walking, we're going to give this a bash. Another ride we haven't ridden in 2025, the Runaway Mine Train.
Yeah.
It's amazing what we haven't actually been on this year, but we're having such a good day
Yeah.
that we may as well ride it, to be honest. It's 4 o'clock. I still think we've got a couple more laps in Curse before we head down to Forbidden Valley and make our way out, but my God, we've got on some rides today, haven't we?
Very good.
No complaints. I think we're wrapping up here, Cody, for our day.
Yeah, it's been a good day.
It's been a good day. So what have we done? Count the rides. We did Wickerman, Oblivion, Smiler, 13, Hex. Well, actually David Walliams, then Hex.
Yeah.
And then we did Sonic, or Spinball Whizzer,
Rapids.
whatever it's called. Then we've done the Rapids. We've done Curse 5 times. We did Hex again. We went on a runaway train. You know what? We've done a lot of rides. It's 4:45. We could queue for one of these rides now. We are going on Nemesis this evening, so there's no real rush for that. And unfortunately, Galactica, well, it's not with us at the moment, unfortunately. So Galactica is really the only one we've missed. It's been a brilliant day, and let me just say, queues peaked at 90 minutes today for a couple of the coasters because the school groups have been here. A lot of them are gone, not all of them, but a lot of them have gone. And we didn't really fancy, although it looks warm now, it's only about 19 degrees today. We didn't fancy the wetness, did we?
No.
But cracking day here at Alton Towers. Cracking day.